Hey everyone, today I am prepping for the Lake Marshall Open, which means today's course is going to be Lake Marshall Lair, which is the shorter, more wooded course on the property. There's nothing I can say about this course other than it is spectacular, it's fantastic, and it's one of the tougher courses that I will play all year. Wooded, tight, have your scramble game. Anyhow, I'm going to warm up and then we'll get started. All right, let's get going. Hole 1, 531, par 4. Across the ravine, down the fairway, drops off at the far end of the fairway to a small green right next to the lake. Yay! My goal, forehand, since the fairway slopes right to left, I just want to get a fairway out there and try to give myself some semblance of a second shot. Well, that's going to end up to the right a bit. Oh, no, it's not. Hit a tree, came right out into the center of the fairway. All right. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Okay. Not terribly far down the fairway, but open is good. So now I want to get to where the fairway drops off so that I can see the basket. It'd be another forehand. Probably have to be a standstill right now. Yep, I made it over the lip. That's good. Okay, 2 shots in, and I'm at a pretty good place. Oops. There we go. All right, 2 shots in, I'm at a pretty good spot. I'm probably 40 out. I don't really have a shot to try to get a birdie. And I could certainly get a bogey by going too far. So we're just gonna gently put this anvil right up at the basket. Or behind that tree, but that's okay. I can make that putt. You know, this is, not, oops, there you go. This is not necessarily the definition of a death putt, but I'm probably as far away from the basket as the basket is from the water. So that works just fine. On to hole 2. All right, hole 2, 327 par 3. Carry a little bit of water over the ridge, and if you see those pine trees out there, the basket is to the right of those trees. I don't know. I think it's like 40 or 50 past the first tree. We'll see when we get up there. I have to do this all from memory. Back this up a little. There we go. Ooh, that carried more than I expected it to. and I'm into those trees, so I might have a look. All right, I lied. It's not by the first set of trees. There's a lone tree that's even farther than the group of trees I was using as a target. So I'm still 60 out, which is fine. I'm not expecting birdie on the first 2 holes. Ooh, but they were both close. Wow. All right, starting out par. This is a good start. I don't know if you've been able to pick up on the fact that this is a hard course, especially for me. All right, hole 3, par 4, 426. Big sweeping turn to the left and then straight on up the hill. I'm debating whether I want to try to throw a hard flexing forehand or backhand. I think I'm going to go with the backhand. Not too high, because then I think I'd fade back to the left in the rough. So just drive it straight and let the disc do the work. All right, I think I might be in a really good spot. Oh my, I am definitely at a good spot. In the open, with a decent look at the open fairway. Wow. All right. Now we just have to take advantage of it. Well, we'll see. I turned it a little, which wasn't my intention. All righty, I'll take this look when I can get it. Holy cow. All right, on to hole 4. Okay, hole 4, 189, par 3. 189, mind you. Look at that initial gap. The trees are staggered, but it can't be more than 5 or 6 feet wide. So, your goal is 190 feet straight ahead. Just throw it straight. I'm not gonna. I am gonna, but not as my real shot. My real shot, I'm gonna try to go down the left side and see where that gets me. But it depends on where it gets me, whether I use it during the tournament or not. Hit trees. We'll see where I ended up. Now I'll try to go down the middle. I'm not betting the baby on this shot because that's a narrow gap. Nope. 2 trees, 90 degrees left. All right, well, I am well inside the circle. And I don't know if you can see the slope behind the basket, but it is a death putt. And being risk averse as I am, this is my official shot. Then I'll give the other one a try. And, okay, it didn't roll. That low ceiling, that would make that putt really, really tough. Okay, now there's no way I would run that one anyway. But I'll take a par on that one. Again, tough. Okay, hole 5, par 3, 251. This is the first of the holes that I really like down here. Actually, probably not even the first. 251 straight ahead. Fairway slopes right to left. There's a creek down to the left, and I've seen rolls down in there that are just brutal. When you get to the basket is up on a mound, and there is a ravine on both sides. So sticking the green, which is probably as wide as this tee pad and that's it, or as deep as this tee pad, is tough. My play is usually a forehand. Or at least that's what it's going to be today, so that I stay up to the right, because I do not want to be down there in the creek bed. Shoot, I hit a tree right on the left side of the fairway. That was a good shot though. We'll see how close I can get now. Okay, so I said I didn't want to be down in the creek bed, and so I ended up down in the creek bed. So now I have to go up there and try to stick the green to save my par. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. No way. No way. Go ahead and drive. All right, I got to get this on video. Probably the only time in my life I will ever birdie that hole. All right, hole 6, 306. Down the hill, turn right, back up the hill. Don't hit the trees. So that's the goal, don't hit the trees. Thank you. He's going to be one of my card mates tomorrow. All right, I seriously hope I'm not wasting all my good shots during the practice day. I'm edge of circle. It's way uphill, so I think I'm pretty comfortable running it. See how close I can get. underneath. Oh, and that was high enough, but just left. Oops, easy there. Easy there. All right. All right. On to the next. All right, hole 7 short. 292, par 3, way down the hill. Pretty much straight, but way down the hill. Most people are going to throw a putter here. I'm going to throw a mid. I'll probably, well, no I won't. I was going to say I'd throw 2, but nah, just 1. See what we can do here. Just go straight down. That's all you need to do. There's some rough down there, but it's manageable. Just don't go too high, or you'll go way right with the back, or way left with the backhand. That's right at it. Damn. Oh, I hit a tree. Hit a tree right before the basket and shot it right, but I actually may have a look anyway. Okay, so I went way long. Well, not way long. Edge of circle, maybe. Come right at the edge of the creek. So let's see. Up off the top. And just right. This one I'd like to get, but since I've already gotten 1 bonus, I'm not going to complain. All right, that's a bit of a walk to 8. Oh, did I not even get that? I did not even get that. That's okay. I made the short little putt. Okay, I have a feeling I'm just going to be a talking head. Well, almost. This is hole 8, 494 par 4. Got to cross the ravine and go way up there. Get up there as far as you can on your first shot. And then the basket continues on through the trees, out into the open, and just slightly left. You don't really have to worry about that until your like second or third shot. So my goal is just get up there and don't be stymied behind a tree. So we're going to do another forehand. Well, I think I'm going to be stymied behind a tree. But that's okay. I'm up there. I didn't go down in the crap. Okay. Second shot. Like I said, continues on through the trees and then around to the left. I've got a tree in my way. So I can try to hit this tiny little gap with the backhand, which is not going to happen. So, I guess I could step out, but then it's a standstill. Or I could try a forehand with understable and try to get it come back into the left. Yeah, let's step out, stand still. Try to miss those last couple of trees. Well, I was a little too high and a little too right, so I hung up in the trees up here. Okay, third shot. I see the basket. I just need to get there. Come on back, buddy. There we go. I think I'm still short, but it's a makeable range, I hope. Yeah, I would say this is makeable range. All right, on to the next. All right, this is hole 9, 483. Fairway comes up here to a landing zone, turns really, really hard right, and then goes down a little trail almost that curves way around to the left. So it's definitely a two-part hole. First, get up there where you can look at your second shot, and then 2, get down around the corner to the basket. Now I don't remember this tee pad from the other years I've played here. So this is interesting. What do I want to do here? I don't think this is the right shot. I think I need a less stable disc. I've got a bit of a headwind, but if I can throw this correctly, which is always the question. Well, turn. Oh, I think that's going to be just fine. All right, well, there's the gap. That's the fairway. It goes down and around the corner. So now the question is, what disc do I use? Let's try the Bear. That's got a nice finish. And if I don't turn it over, it might be just right. Now we don't want to go too high because that's going to drop us left. Man, I didn't hear it hit anything. Oh, it was a little bit too far left for me. All right, man. I so hope I can play this way, this well during the tournament. I've got one little tree in my way. I'm gonna try to float one in. Nope, just a little bit right. And that was just a little short. Oh, man. If I can get my putts on, that'll be spectacular. All righty. There's one. Oh, 2. Oh, boy. A par on that hole. I don't know if I've ever parred that hole. All right, we're in the second half. Hole 10, 283, par 3. Way down there. And tell you, it's steep. There's 2 fairways, right and left. think I'm going to throw, for my official shot, I think I'm going to throw a forehand, but I'm going to throw a backhand, an extra backhand, just to see how well it works. Both of these will be anvils. This is my more overstable one, and I'm going to throw forehand and try to corkscrew it down there. Well, I hit a tree on the left, and that disc is now on the right. So, okay then. So let's try the backhand. Well, I kissed a tree high on the left, kicked it back out right, and then I hit a tree on down. But I have to play the first one. All right. I'd actually brace the cart against a tree so it didn't roll down the hill. And now I just need to, I can see the basket, I just need to float something down there and not go in the water. Ah, I hit the last tree. Oh, I'd be so disappointed to take a bogey on this hole. Dang it. Alrighty, I think I'm inside the circle. I think. Maybe not. Maybe right on the edge. But it's downhill and the water behind it. That's not fun. Oh, hopped out the back. Oh, that wasn't even close. All right, well, there's a bogey. Clean round was too much to ask. Wow. All right, on to 11. All right, hole 11. 537. There's your fairway. A little bit left. Bug. A little bit right. A little more left. Through a bit of a tree line onto a green. So the goal here is to A, not get pinched off to the left where you can't get around that corner, and B, don't go so far right that you go in the water. I'm gonna try to get a forehand up there at the right place. Come on back out. Come on back out. Come on back out. Ah, right in the middle. I should have a look around the corner. Okay, so from here, I can see the basket around to the left. I don't think I can get a mid-range there, but I think I can get a fairway there. I might be able to get a mid-range there. You know what? We're going to try a mid-range. And if that doesn't work, we'll try a fairway. Use a barred so that it curls around. Maybe I can get a mid-range there. I gotta tell you, this game is so much easier when you don't have to scramble. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. So just to give you an idea, this is the kind of scenery that you get to play around when you come to Lake Marshall. It's just gorgeous. All right, enough pretty. Let's go play. Okay, hole 12, 255 par 3. If you can see the tree right in the middle, don't hit that. Fairway passes that tree and goes uphill to the left. So I'm going to throw the sword as my official shot, and I'm actually going to try the bear as well, just to see what happens. Well, I don't know how. I got all the way up there, or quite a bit of the way up there, going through the trees. That was not my intent. So, let's try the bear just to see. Just to see. It was actually a better shot. Play the first one, but that was a better shot. Yeah, the first one wasn't bad. The sword shot wasn't bad. And the bear didn't beat it by much. But I do have this tree in the way. So I guess I'll have to do a patent pending here and not hit those branches. And don't roll down the hill. Yeah. All right. Oh, getting a little tired. I think we're only going to do one course today. And since this is the one I play twice over the weekend, this will be it. All right, people. Hole 13. Par 4, 515. It's a big, slowly sweeping right-hand turn. The few times I've played this course, I tend to end up too far to the right, and it's just pachinko till you get to the basket. So I think I'm going to try to go a little straighter and see if I can't stay in the open a little more. Oh, boy, that's a bad shot. Oh, and it hit a tree and kicked even farther left. Oh, that's going to be trouble. That's not where you want to go. All right, well, thank goodness for small favors. It's not as bad as I thought. It's still pretty bad. And I'm not sure what to do here. A backhand is probably safest. So let's try it. Sorry if the tree is in the way. Okay. I think it hit something, but I didn't see it finish. Yep, another mound, another basket on a mound. Another slope to the water, another beautiful view. And we're gonna be smart. Don't go too far. Smart does not mean roll away. Played here last year and I ended up way down at the bottom of the hill. Whoops, easy there. All right, hole 14, our first true water crossing. Oh boy. All right, let's see, what does it say? .232. Okay, hole 14, 232. Cross the water. Oh, this shot fills people with dread. Just gotta have confidence and go get it. So. Let's see what we can do here. Went through the shrubbery on the green. I'll take it. All right. I'm not going to do much better on this hole unless I put it in. Man, I will take that every day. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. Okay. Hole 15, 518 par 4. It's a double water carry. So you got a water carry here to a peninsula and then another water carry to the green. Now, at 518 or 516, whatever I said, that's way out of my league. However, I have seen people just throw hard out over the water and bring it back. That's not me. I am going to do some peninsula hopping. So let me grab my Bard to make sure that it doesn't end up in the water. And the goal here is to just land on that peninsula. The far side of it would be nice, but just don't be wet. Just like that. That'll do. Okay, mission 1 complete. I made the first peninsula. Now, mission 2, make the second. Now I'm thinking I was going to throw the bear, but I think I want to be a little bit more confident that I'm going to make the peninsula and stick. So I move up to the king and just crank on it. Oh shit, come back, come back. Oh my. I thought for sure that one was wet. Okay. All right. Well, this is different. First of all, I'm less than 20 feet from the water. So don't do that again. I'm just outside the circle. I would not have expected that. Now there is water behind and to the right, so and it slopes left to right. So we've got to be a little careful. Oh, I just about had that. Oh, not with that one, no. All right, that's all right. I will take a par. Oh, man. I will say I did not expect to play this well on my practice day. I'll take it though. All right, hole 16. The sign says 634. U-disc says 518. So my guess is that they've moved the basket. The fairway, first part of the fairway goes straight, slopes right to left down into a dry creek bed. There's a lot of dry creek beds here, by the way. Then you have to cross the dry creek bed, go up on top of the hill, and the basket's another, what, 120, 30, 50, whatever, farther down that fairway. Now, in the past, I've tried to take a backhand and crush it as hard as I could and get to the top of the hill on the left. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to try to throw a forehand down here and have it crash back on the right side up on the hill. And that way I can throw straight across and not worry about the upslope and hopefully have a better view of what I need to do. So now I'm not sure, because I haven't done it this way before, I'm not sure what disc I need. So I want to try with this adder, see where it ends up. I'd like to end up, there's a tree up here that leans to the left, and I'd like to end up by that. Well, as long as I'm not behind that tree, that might be a really good shot. Okay, so this is definitely where I want to be. Definitely where I want to be. I can see straight across. I'm open, I've got an open shot, and I didn't end up anywhere. Now I'm going to try to do this with the camera cart. down there, which is where I've ended up in the past. And getting out of there is ugly. So I just want to get straight across, try to stay out of the trees, and give myself an open look down to the basket. It actually fades down to the left a bit once you get across there to that other fairway. This is a downhill run up, so this is going to be a little sketchy. I hit my hand. I hit my hand coming through. But I like that position. I like where I ended up. So now all I have to do is get the cart over there. All right, U-Disc says I'm still 228 from the basket. I can just barely see it. It's kind of in line with that first tree on the left. And it's pretty downhill. So let's just take a warship and go right up through there. I think I might have gone a little too far. That might have been a little too much oomph. You gonna stay there? All right, you stay there. Let me see if I can find the disc. I don't see it here anywhere close, and it really drops off behind it. Oh, I'm way back here. Okay, so that was a little too much oomph. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get back up there. That's what we like. Under the basket. If you can't go in, go under. Yeah. All righty. I'll take a par on that hole. Can I just sign up for a par on that hole every time? All right, hole 17, 609 par 4. This hole's perfectly straight, but there's natural OB on the right, and there's roped off OB on the left. So, pick your poison. Which one do you want to challenge? I don't know. I don't want to be tied up against the trees. I really don't. So, and there's enough crosswind right now. It's blowing left to right. If I do throw a forehand, it's going to hook hard. So I either compensate for that or throw a backhand and hope and hope. Let's do both. The question is, which one do I want to be my official shot? I think I want the forehand to be my official shot. As long as it comes back. Comes back. Sorry about that. inhaled something. Sorry about that. Oh, yikes. All right, let's see what the backhand does. Oh, it's going into the crap. It came back out, but I'm glad the forehand is my official shot. Okay, so at 609, I'm not getting there in 2. All right, at 609, I am not getting there in 2. So don't put yourself into a bad position. Don't go OB left. Don't be in the woods right. Just be in the fairway so that you can get up and down. Oh, please stay in bounds. Oh. Oh, it was a little bit of an early release and low. So it's going to be a long shot, but I'm not OB. All of a sudden, we got breeze. Got to check to make sure this is in bounds. It is, not by much. All right. Oh boy. All right, well, it looks like tailwind left to right. So, tailwind is going to drive it forward and make it hyzer. Left to right is going to take that hyzer and shove it into the ground on a backhand. So we can't go too terribly long because it drops way off behind this basket. Okay, settle. Whew. Might have been right on point. Yep, okay. All right. Well, got lucky enough to stop before it drops off, and it drops off. You don't want to go down there. That tailwind is not helping. Not helping. One more. All right. Hole 18, 514. OB left. Ugly rough right. Comes down here to a corner. Turns almost 90 degrees right. Then you have to go across a ravine filled with trees to get to the basket on the other side. My mistakes in the past have been pinching myself off on that corner, not making the corner. I think it's a false corner, actually. You need to go a lot farther than you think. So I'm gonna throw the sword forehand and try to give myself a little extra distance and just get down there in the middle. See what I have as far as a look across the ravine. There's a bit of a low ceiling, so you want to be a little careful. Come on, back, 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 back. There we go. I should have a look across now. All right, well, I do have a look across. I have several, in fact. The question is, which one to pick and what to use to get across. I think I think I'm going to try the Bard. I think I'm going to try the Bard. The Ravine boat, by the way, is OB. So you got to get across. Oh, I got a headwind. Dang it. All right, well, change the idea. So now we'll use the bear. Is the bear going to turn? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. All right, so. Oops. Back this up a little. A little better view. Let's try this. All right, here we go. Oh, come on. Ah, I think I'm still in the ravine. All right, well, I gotta, if that's OB, I gotta play it that way, but I wanna at least try. I'll try a stag here. I was sure I was across. Dang it. Oh, well, that's gonna hit trees. Oh, poop. All right, well, let's see what we got. Okay, so as it turns out, I'm not OB. So the line comes straight across here. I'm a little pinched, but I'm not OB. So, make sure I'm not standing OB. Pitch up. Oh, let's go finish this out. Just stay here. Okay. Oh, easy. Okay, that is the short layout of the Lair at Lake Marshall. I can't even. You have to come play this course for yourself. It's difficult. It's fun. It's beautiful. Come play the course. I believe, and you should check this before you come, I believe the course is pay to play. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that the course is pay to play. I know that you can camp here, and camping, you pay a camp, but I'm almost positive that the course is pay to play. How much I don't know yet. If I find out, I'll add it as a trailer or an opener to the video. But anyway, beautiful course. Definitely one of my top 5 that I've ever played. Now, on a different note, I will probably not do a playthrough of the Lions course. I don't want to wear myself out before the tournament. B, I'm sure there's a ton of people practicing on that course. That's the big boy course. That's the course that the pros eat up. So I think what I'm going to do is just this is practice day, Thursday. I think I'm just gonna go back to the hotel, chill, rest, and hopefully come out and play the first round, which I play on Lair, as well as I played today. I think I ended up 3 under, which from my perspective, I mean, my target I think is 2 over. So from my perspective, 3 under is just mind-boggling. But I will take it. I'll take it every day of the week. Anyway, I think I should make that my tagline. Anyway, till I see you guys out on the course, go smash some chains.